Hi, I wanted to give you a little bit of information on what I'm doing right now. I want to get a head start on Thanksgiving. So I am starting to get the vegetables chopped and also get the breadcrumbs done. And if you see a little dog walking around, that is my granddog. That is Penny, the Dallas Pitty, and she's a doll, but she has been very inquisitive. She's staying with us for a few days. So we'll let Penny walk around and we'll get back to this. One of the first things I'm doing here is I'm getting my breadcrumbs ready. So I had some bread. In fact, it's a cheese bread with jalapenos. So I'm putting this in the oven and I am going to toast it off so I can put it in my food processor. What I'm doing first though is I'm spraying it with a little EVOO, and I have this great bottle that we got off Amazon.com. You get two, and it's great for spraying your olive oil. You can do salads with it, you can do chicken, fish, whatever, and all you do is just give it a little spray. We've got our oven preheating, so we're going to pop that into the oven for about 8 minutes. Test it when it's about 8 minutes. Make sure that it's crisp and crunchy because you will food process this and make some nice breadcrumbs. Sometimes I crunch it up with my hands. It just depends on how tactile I want to be. But anyway, we'll have some great tasty breadcrumbs. The next thing I'm doing is I like to get everything prepared ahead of time. I like to make sure my vegetables are chopped and get everything set. So it's going to be easy on Thanksgiving morning. We're going to pick up Mom. She's going to come over. We're going to do some things together, but most of it's going to be done. So I am making the Trinity. I'm getting the Trinity ready. So the Trinity is South Louisiana. It's going to be onion and bell pepper and also celery. I like to do several different kinds of bell pepper. I'm using a green and a yellow. I want a little bit of color in the dressing. I'm also using a red onion. Right now it doesn't make a difference. And my celery I've got chopped here. In the dressing, I am going to use garlic and other things, and I'll talk about that in a second. I always chop up a little bit more of my vegetable than I need. And the reason why is I use this in so many things. It'll be useful for dirty rice. You can use it for so many other dishes that you make, especially if you cook Cajun like I do, Cajun or Creole. And so I make gumbo with the Trinity. I make jambalaya, I make dirty rice, as I said, and all kinds of things. So I've got these all chopped up and ready to go. When you go to the H-E-B, if you go to the vegetable section, you can see these containers of vegetables like this, the Trinity, chopped up already. And that'll cost you $5. And you can do this on your own, get it done when you're not busy and you're ready to go. So in my dressing, and I call it dressing because I don't stuff it into the bird. That's a stuffing. I dress it to the side. So in my dressing, and I use the same basic recipe as Paul Prudhomme, and you can pull that up online or look it in his book. I use the same basic recipe. I'll make a turkey stock coming up, so I'll have that. I use the cornbread. I make a cornbread dressing. I also use breadcrumbs, which I'm making. I use several different things, several different spices. I use thyme. I use Italian seasoning. I use sage. So all of these will go into my dressing, or as I said, people that stuff the bird will call it stuffing. And so again, look for a recipe by Paul Prudhomme, and that will be perfect for your holiday meal. Also, you can look, Ina Garten has some wonderful recipes for dressing, stuffing. Look online and you can find things like that. Anyway, I just wanted to give you a glimpse of what I was doing to prepare. I hope you have a great holiday, and we'll see you in the next video.